Hacienda La Puente Unified School District, I would like to express heartfelt thanks to the community partners whose donations to our State of the District event are supporting scholarships for our students. These contributions will provide an expanded level of opportunity as we pursue our goals for higher education and careers. Thank you all.
Welcome to the Hacienda La Puente Unified School District State of the District event, offered for the first time as a fully digital presentation. I am your superintendent, Dr. Alfonso Jimenez. During this broadcast, we will revisit the highlights of 2020, celebrating our achievements and chronicling our response to the global COVID-19 pandemic. We will also look at the ongoing growth and improvements Hacienda La Puente is making to our instructional program, as well as those on the horizon. We will begin, as always, with a presentation of the colors, our national anthem, and the flag salute offered by Hacienda La Puente students, followed by a brief overview of our district.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. On the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the
Please join me in saluting the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
"2020 was a year of unprecedented change, challenge, and growth. But the year didn't begin that way. In fact, in just the first few months of 2020, Hacienda La Puente Unified recorded a series of notable achievements. Here is a recap of those early milestones. From community food drives to our focus on STEM instruction, our team of educators strengthened skills and created an environment for student success. We introduced students to college opportunities, competed in academic and sporting competitions, and opened doors to career development opportunities. The impact of our teacher training and our extraordinary learning environments is undeniable. From the selection for the 2020 California Junior High Honor Roll to a plethora of Science Olympiad wins, victories in area speech contests, and civic learning awards. Of special note is our partnership with UC Davis on STEM instruction. This program links computing to math skills, inspiring success for students at every skill level. Preparing for our local control and accountability plan, holding such community programs as our Principal for the Day, and revamping our Board of Education elections. Spring was set to play host to our annual Parent Symposium, but as you know, our community veered in a radically new direction in mid-March. Still, let us take a moment to appreciate these elements of success recorded in just the first 2.5 months of 2020. They show the trajectory of educational rigor, extraordinary teaching, and community connections that would sustain and strengthen us in the months to come. It isn't being sensational to say the world was rocked by the COVID-19 pandemic. In spring 2020, our community was forced to radically alter our traditional practices and behaviors. Masks became required equipment, shopping became an expedition, non-essential businesses shuttered their doors, some forever. And of course, Hacienda La Puente Unified closed our campuses. Education, however, continued. The shift was sudden and, at first, thought to be temporary. On March 15th, our schools announced a 2-week closure. For many districts, to ensure we remain compliant with educational equity, we couldn't at first require instruction. Instead, we offered optional educational enrichment resources. Soon, however, the closure was extended, first through May and then through the end of the year. This was a moment of truth for our educators, administrators, and staff. And not only did they deliver, they did so extraordinarily. On April 13th, we launched our online instructional platform, a truly extraordinary undertaking. Our instructional teams adapted lessons even as they strive to keep students engaged, and our IT teams ensured our students had the tools they needed to succeed. And our students responded, with thousands accessing our systems for their daily lessons. Meanwhile, in just 10 weeks of remote instruction, we provided nearly 390,000 meals for families in need, an effort involving more than 90 staff members from multiple divisions, followed by thousands more in summer. I can't say enough about the dedication of our incredible staff. In addition to our IT and food service workers, staff from other divisions helped to prepare food distribution locations, prep rooms for teachers, aided with laptop distributions, and ensured our facilities were maintained to our community's exacting standards. Our fiscal services team also kept operating during the shutdown, making certain our teachers and staff received their pay on time despite the challenges. Our warehouse folks, purchasing team, and security forces also played key roles in keeping our operations running smoothly. And we can't omit the dedication of our teachers, who quickly adapted lessons and engaged students through new mediums. Our counselors, psychologists, and others ensured our students had the support they needed to succeed, and our administrative team developed the plans and ensured they were implemented quickly and efficiently. The work paid off, with high levels of engagement from across the community and intense use of our distance learning platform. Our success is documented across the district, but especially in our extraordinary graduation rate. I'm especially proud we were able to celebrate the achievement of our graduates within the safety guidelines dictated by the state and Los Angeles County. Our strong engagement with students continued through summer. Our high school online summer school posted its largest enrollment ever, and our middle school math enrichment program has since been recognized with a Golden Bell for its excellence. Our state preschool also reopened its doors with new safety protocols on July 1st to serve essential workers who could not work from home. We also celebrated the ongoing success of our adult school, which offered distance learning for many students and continued in-person lessons for specific programs, such as our nursing students.
Hey there, Los Altos Show Choirs. It's time to turn those cameras on because it's time for choir class. Brought to you by Zoo.
Oh, every afternoon when the clock strikes 8, gotta get on Zoom, I just might be late.
They throw out their books and leave their papers behind, and then they shake it like they're losing their mind.
Cause they're the nicest kids in town.
Every afternoon you turn your network on, and we have to wear headphones cause our parents are home.
And then you twist and shout, watching Avatar. To practice every step that's in your repertoire. Better come on down and meet the nicest kids in town.
Roll call.
Isabella.
Here.
Caitlin.
Here.
Belen.
Oh, here.
Leanna.
Here.
Celeste.
Here.
Sayla.
Here.
Lauren.
Here.
Gabby.
Here.
Jules.
Here.
Jade. Julissa.
Here.
Kiara.
Here.
Katie.
Here.
Olivia. Daisy.
Here.
Nathan.
Yeah, I'm here.
Macelyn.
Huh?
Macelyn.
Huh? What?
Macelyn.
Here.
So what if every night you're shaking as you lie in bed?
And the bass and drums are pounding in your head.
When you can spend in school, they never get the bored when they sing on school. They're the nicest kids in town. The nicest kids in town.
We could not have achieved all of this without the support of the Hacienda La Puente community, our partners in education. We kept in close contact with our families throughout the spring, providing updates and reviewing their feedback to ensure our program was sensitive to the challenges they faced on other fronts. In addition to traditional means of communication, our social media pages became a rich repository of information and discussion. Amid these efforts, our team also planned our fall program, taking into consideration the uncertain community health dynamic. This required us to build in flexibility to ensure we could deliver a robust and rigorous curriculum whether students were in class full-time, part-time, or none at all. Despite our hopes to have students back in classrooms for fall, the county's health dynamics simply did not make that possible. So, although we develop hybrid instructional models and prepare facilities in anticipation of a combination of online and in-person instruction, our focus remained on remote learning. In every way possible, our fall program represented a landmark step in innovation. Students continued to learn remotely, but lesson plans now contain new layers of sophistication and instructional strength, with teachers skilled in a host of new platforms thanks to intensive professional development in spring and summer. For example, all teachers shifted to the Canvas Learning Management System. The system, often used at colleges, allows teachers, students, and parents to work within a single framework to create assignments, turn in work, and track performance. We also continued to ensure every student had the tools they needed to succeed academically, while our schools added new levels of focus on social-emotional well-being. Fall included a return of virtual clubs, field trips, and performances, as well as the availability of our counseling services for those who face personal challenges related to the ongoing isolation forced by the pandemic. Meanwhile, we are forging ahead on our 21st century classroom renovations, creating dynamic and technologically advanced classrooms that will support student achievement upon their return. We also continue to support community nutrition with our meals program, which provides an essential service for families whose lives have been disrupted by COVID-19. It was during this effort that we learned that the district was recognized by Forbes magazine as a best employer, a notable achievement. The richness of our fall program speaks for itself. Our students are earning scholarships, holding spirit weeks, and earning recognition for national merit scholarships. Student life may not parallel our pre-COVID-19 days, but it is thriving nonetheless. In addition to our K-12 program, our early learning program is also serving children in classrooms and remotely, and adult education has launched distance learning and hybrid courses across the board. We are also continuing to engage our community, especially as we look forward to the day when our students return to campuses. This includes surveys, a new program of town halls launched in October, and Parent Square and Student Square, tools that allow direct lines of communication to schools and the district. We also held parent education workshops, career and college events, and even a grandparents' day. We know that online instruction isn't the ideal for our students or community, but I'm proud to say that when faced with this necessity, our teams did more than rise to a challenge. They turned the new formats into a strength that allowed us to extend our instructional reach further than ever before, finding new ways to connect with our students and community. We don't know when our students will be allowed to return to campus. Like you, we are watching the data and following safe practices to help slow the spread of this illness. Once conditions do allow for a safe return to instruction, we want you to know our campuses are more than ready. We have implemented a host of physical improvements and safety practices to ensure our schools align with guidance from our county, state, and national experts. These range from facility improvements and cleaning protocols to specific safety practices and procedures for our students and school staff. We want to ensure, first, that we do our utmost to prevent anyone ill from arriving on campus. But because we know how tenacious the coronavirus is, we also have processes ready should we discover illness on campus. With a comprehensive plan in place for safety, we can then focus on serving our students with a hybrid model of instruction that blends in-class learning with online lessons. Smaller class sizes will allow us to practice physical distancing and will also have the benefit of allowing a more personal touch during lessons. We will also continue to provide a fully online independent study program for transitional kindergarten through grade 12 for students who cannot return to campus because of health considerations or who might prefer to continue with distance learning. Our instructional innovations haven't slowed because of the pandemic. Our C-STEM partnership with UC Davis is thriving across the district. Indeed, 2 of our teachers and an administrator have been recognized by the program for their passion and success. Our career technical program is expanding and strengthening its offerings. Among other adjustments, we will be adding our highly sought culinary pathways to a second high school. Our 21st century classroom renovations also continue, with the next round of improvements expected to be completed by the end of 2021. We will also prepare our students for the return of testing this spring. Fortunately, the state has modified testing requirements to provide greater flexibility in consideration of the challenges schools are facing. In the coming months, we will continue to stay in close touch with our families through our new messaging systems, social media, town halls, and superintendent newsletters. This will be especially important as we launch planning for our new local control and accountability plan, a 3-year roadmap of district improvements. This plan relies on close consultation with our community to ensure we integrate your needs. I would like to thank our students, teachers, staff and administrators, and our community for your steadfast commitment to Hacienda La Puente Unified over this most difficult of years. Throughout this crisis, the district has been led by our Board of Education, whose vision and foresight ensured we met the needs of our students at every stage. I'm proud to say that when we faced these unprecedented challenges, we rose to the occasion on all fronts. For many, 2020 has been a year to forget, to get past. For us, it is a year that has offered a glimpse at the depth of our strengths and commitment to each other, and I have no doubt we will continue to reap the rewards of our new skills and strengths in the years to come. Before I go, please let me also thank our students and their teachers for the performance pieces featured during this video. Thank you all for joining us. Stay safe and take care of each other.